Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out the latest video song single from Evile, Reap What You Sow. Alright, which is very true. Most often than not, we do reap what we sow.
Yeah.
It happens to me almost on a daily basis. And sometimes happens to other people that are part of my life. They also reap what they sow. Anyways, you ready?
Yeah.
Check this out?
I'm ready.
Are you ready to dive head first into this?
Yeah.
Did you bring your energy to the table?
I don't know about energy, but I definitely brought my...
Maybe the video, the song will...
Maybe the video will wake me up a little bit.
Will be your iron pumping power.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
Maybe. I think it will. Alright, let's fucking rock and roll here. Alright. So, what did you think?
I mean, for me, major Metallica vibes.
Oh, dude.
Like,
Uh, I was gonna say not at all, but now that you're saying it,
What? You were gonna say not at all?
no, because you know what I went with. You don't. You're not gonna get this reference. Okay, so I forgive you for not knowing this reference, but this song reminded me of A Sound of White Noise by Anthrax. It reminded me of that album. It reminded me of the production on that album. It reminded me of the vocals on that album. It reminded me overall of the sound on that album. So the moment the song started, I was like, wow, man, this is like a little bit taking me back to Sound of White Noise by Anthrax. And you don't know the album. I don't think you've ever, maybe you've heard one song, but Room for One More, maybe you've heard that song or something like that. I don't think you've heard more than that. Like I said, at most one track. So it's hard for you to agree or disagree with me because you don't know what I'm talking about. But those of you watching that know that record really well, Sound of White Noise by Anthrax, tell me, doesn't the production, the sound, the guitars, even the vocals to a certain extent remind you of that record? That to me is where my mind went immediately. So now that I got that off the way, because you don't know what I'm talking about, now that I got that out of the way, Metallica, really? But now that you said it, now I can't get it out of my mind too.
Dude, Metallica.
There is a little bit of Metallica there.
What are you talking about? Metallica's splashed all over this shit. It's jizzed all over it. Like, it's bukkakied all over the fucking...
Has a lot more bass than normally, at least, you know, pre-Robert Trujillo Metallica has more bass than pre-Robert Trujillo Metallica. But come on,
the way the vocals, the vocal approach...
There was not enough yeah!
It doesn't matter. The vocal approach and the...
There were not enough yeah!
And the music behind the vocals in those parts...
The drums were way better than Metallica's drums.
Oh, yeah. But, like, that's like...
But I get the vibe. I didn't... Like I said, my mind went immediately to Anthrax, Sound of White Noise.
But I think everyone will agree with me on this one.
But Metallica, I don't think you're that far off.
No, I think I'm hitting the nail straight on the head, dude.
Yeah. Maybe you are. Maybe you are. It's just hard for me to completely agree with you when the whole time I'm listening to this song, I'm thinking about Anthrax. I'm thinking about that record. Because it just reminded me of that record. But the moment you said Metallica, I don't know. Maybe in some ways in the way the vocals are delivered, but song-wise, I don't know, man. It doesn't feel... I'm not with you on this.
Really?
I'm not with... The more I think about it, the more I'm going towards Anthrax.
How the fuck do you not hear the Metallica stuff?
Yeah.
It's very Metallica. The song is very... It doesn't seem like your traditional Metallica song. It doesn't seem like a song that Metallica would make. But it just sounds... It does sound like, you know... The guys from Metallica are like, we have to make something different, so we made this. Like, it's not different.
Like a track from Death Magnetic.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Like, they were like, our normal shit isn't hitting, what do we do? How about we just, like, tone it up a little bit more? And then,
I don't know, man. This song was, in my humble opinion, better than anything on 72 Seasons, but...
Oh, definitely.
But,
this was like... If 72 Seasons was good, this would be on it.
A lot of people will disagree with us because a lot of people think 72 Seasons is a great record.
Really?
I don't know what they're listening to. I mean, that album, just by comparison with Hardwired to Self-Destruct, bless you.
Thank you.
Don't put all the gods.
Values on me.
All the gods. The new ones and the old ones. So all the gods.
Dude, today...
Just by comparison.
Hold on. Just saying. Today when I did my... I had an exam today for all of you. And before the exam started, I did the sign of the cross, but then I did this, and then I was praying to the new gods and the old gods to...
And still no help.
I don't know, man. I feel like the gods, they were listening.
Abandon you.
The gods have abandoned me. You know,
the gods have forsaken you.
I'm Floki. Like,
They've forsaken you.
I do so much for the gods, and yet they've forsaken me.
Exactly.
Why have you forsaken me?
Oh.
What?
System of a Down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, another System of a Down thing. I gotta show you this.
Fuck, can we start?
Do you remember the movie Sausage Party?
Yeah, the cartoon one.
Okay,
Seth Rogen.
You know the fucking the bagel, and there was the bagel, which was the Jewish character, and there was the...
Yeah, because bagels is a Jewish thing.
But I can't remember, he was like a rap, like, there was the rap thing, and he was the pita, or whatever the fuck, and he was the Muslim guy, and then they ended up getting together, which was like, you know, the whole thing. I saw it earlier, there was a picture of that, and it was, I guess it was a tweet by Serge, which it wasn't. It was like a fake tweet, and it was, stop sending me this. It looks like him. Like the PETA character looks like him. I gotta show you it.
Oh,
I found that shit so fucking funny. I will show you, and then you gotta repost it.
And you know what I gotta do now? I gotta watch that movie again. That movie's fucking hilarious.
Oh, that movie's fucking hilarious.
That movie is so good.
But it's
I
just so funny because that character looks
time.
exactly like him, and the fake tweet just says,
yeah, with the mustache in the goatee.
Stop sending me this.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. I love that movie. Oh. So, anyways, back on this. And we're talking about Metallica. Just to say that, even by comparison with the previous record, the new record doesn't even touch.
No.
Doesn't even come close to what the Hardwire stuff. That was a fucking good album.
That was a good album.
I mean, that was a good album in terms of the new Metallica sound, not in terms of the entire discography of Metallica.
But even then, it has some good songs in there that...
There's some songs there that are going to stand the test of time. There's some really good tracks there. So, anyhow, you got the Metallica vibes. I got more of the Anthrax vibes. Either way...
What vibes did you guys get?
But either way, the question then becomes, regardless of the vibes that we got, did you like the song?
Yeah, I mean, it gave me Metallica vibes, but not... It gave me more of older Metallica, I'd say, just a little bit.
But not enough of yeah.
Not enough of yeah. But still, it gave me, a lot of old Metallica vibes. But the song was still good. In the chorus...
By old, what do you mean by old? It's not...
Okay, not like...
Not like early... Not Old Testament old.
No.
Okay.
The New God's old.
Okay,
right?
okay.
Like... But it's still...
Before the Black Album or after the Black Album? After the Black Album.
I'd say before Hardwire to Self-Destruct. So I'm giving myself a lot of room there.
Between the Black Album and Hardwire, there's a lot of ground to cover.
There's a lot of ground to cover. But no, it does sound like it, and it's good, right? But the chorus, I feel like in the chorus, behind the lyrics, there's not enough conviction. Right? Like, you don't hear the yeah, like, you know how...
I don't want to hear the yeah.
I don't want to hear the yeah, but the yeah gave me conviction in the lyrics. That added to the whole, the...
Like, I feel what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was the beat behind the lyrics, right? I didn't feel that in this. Like, I felt like in some of the... Yes, in some of the lyrics he has in the verses, but when he hit the chorus, I feel like the chorus, he wasn't behind what he was saying. At some, like...
He was mailing it in?
Yeah, like, kind of, right? But it was okay because the music was kind of, like, helping him a bit. But I just felt like
You wanted a little bit more...
Passion.
A little bit more passion.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no fucking intensity in this football club. That's what I was feeling.
Okay. I mean, it's your assessment. It's fair enough. For me, the whole track took me to that Sound of White Noise by Anthrax album. I felt the sound, I felt the production, even the vocals to a certain extent. And that album was a record that for me, when I first picked it up when it came out, I hated it. I just hate... Because it came after Persistence of Time, and that's like... probably number 2 as far as my favorite Anthrax albums of all time, Among the Living being number 1, in case you guys are wondering. So that album is number 2. Then they released this album with a new singer, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is like some fucking shit. Room for one more? No, there's not enough room here for all of us. Get the fuck out of my room. So I didn't love that album. But now, I fucking really enjoy that record. It grew on me like a fungus. Like, maybe it took me to get a little bit older to better appreciate the change in their sound. Because when you're young, you want every record to kind of sound the same from your favorite band. You just want the albums to have that same DNA to it. And then when there's an album that comes out that sounds very different from everything else, and the change in the singer for me is something that I could not live with. Because I was a big fan of their previous singer at that time. Well, he's their current singer now. It was hard for me to deal with it. But now I really enjoy that record. So having the ability to really enjoy that record now, when I hear this song, I'm fucking enjoying it too. Because it kind of reminded me of that, and I'm all for it. So it's a good track. I don't get as much as the Metallica vibes as you. So I'm wondering what folks in the comment section will say.
What do you guys say? Are you more on my side or more on his side?
I think it comes down to... This will come down to a generational thing.
Yeah.
And who you listen to the most.
Even a generational thing, I think people are going to still be on my side with that one.
With the Metallica thing?
Dude, the chorus and like the verses were so Metallica-esque.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what the comment section says, because they're always right. The masses are not asses.
Exactly.
In this case. So on that note, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Let us know your thoughts. They have a new album coming out on Napalm Records next month. Yeah, next month. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. Hit all the links that you need to hit. And go find out exactly the dates. And if you want to pre-order, all that stuff is available on their Facebook page. I'm sure of that. And we'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.